The girl was unhappy with the husband her mother picked for her, so she decided to leave home through the balcony. She didn't expect that just after leaving the balcony, she would precisely fall into her future husband's arms. Rumor has it the Duke's young princess is extraordinary. She is the dream girl of many men. Among all young adults, this princess combines wealth and beauty. She is a frequent topic of gossip in the capital's social circles, but her constant absence from society causes speculation. Some say she suffers abuse from her parents. They claim she survives only by drinking dewdrops. Others say she is terminally ill. Even a ray of sunlight would make her skin deteriorate. But actually, the true reason she never leaves home is that she is spoiled by her family. As the Winterworth family's princess, Yvette has been dearly loved by her family since childhood. She only eats the best parts of food. If something is over 2.5 meters away, she needs someone to carry her. Under her family's meticulous care, she has become almost as spoiled as a college student heiress. The Duchess is now blaming herself for her failed parenting. Maybe because of this, your father left with your brother, choosing to fly away. As she speaks, the Duchess glances at Yvette, but Yvette is sleeping soundly without a care. There are rumors outside that I've locked you up. They even formed a guard squad to rescue you. You're still calm enough to sleep. Not sure what she's thinking about. The Duchess's expression grows gloomy. If only I could protect you your whole life. I wouldn't need to supervise you like this. But if one day I am not here, how will you survive on your own? After her mother's loving persuasion, Yvette is suddenly moved to tears. The Duchess takes the opportunity to press further. You'll listen to whatever mom says, right? Yvette obediently nods. But next moment, the maids arrive carrying loads of luggage. The Duchess grins mischievously at her plan's success. Let's pack our bags and set off. The girl anxiously tugs at her mother's sleeve. She pitifully asks if she's being sent away. I forgot to mention. Mom, I found someone to life. The person is Victor, leader of the Lion Corps. Lion Corps. Lion Corps. It's a ghost army made of war orphans and exiles, not recognized by the royal family. Mentioning their names scares everyone, from nobles to commoners. Their leader Victor is known for daring to deal with demons. Now, with the king gravely ill, both the crown prince and the queen-backed second prince urgently expand their power. Yvette's Winterworth family naturally becomes a target for alliances. To prevent Yvette from being a pawn in political struggles, the Duchess's only solution was to send her away. Without the queen's help, she couldn't have inherited her Duchess title. She hopes that while Yvette is away, the queen will find another suitable marriage partner, but Yvette is completely unaware. She's trembling under her blanket. Yvette has heard stories of Victor from the butler. It's said he's 8 feet tall. His hands can squeeze an adult's head. Suddenly, the door opens carefully. Miss, the Lion Corps have arrived to fetch you. Now is your last chance to escape. The maid hands Yvette a book and a rope, encouraging her not to give up. Don't lose hope. Yvette looks at the rope, feeling angry. Is this rope for me to register out myself? That's not what it shouldn't be that. She has to look at the book for answers. 100 questions for noble ladies. It contains escape experiences from 100 noble ladies. Running through the front door gets you spotted easily. Escape via the balcony is your best choice. A strong rope can give you a way out. Besides that, it lists essential survival skills, from herbal sword handles to town sword handles, even about expanding and managing lands. Yvette's impression, this book has way too many words, too much text. She doesn't want to read, but first priority is to escape. Following the book's advice. Step 1. Secure the rope onto the balcony. Step 2. Slide down the rope, but the rope was too short. She awkwardly hangs in midair. Even worse, there happens to be a dark-haired man passing below. The two stare awkwardly at each other. The girl's first escape attempt ended in failure. Unexpectedly, the rope snapped. Yvette fell perfectly into the man's arms. She patted his strong body. An idea pops into her mind. She gently gazes at him. Could you carry me to the gate? I'm trying to escape. It's too tiring to walk out on my own. Her words confuse the man, but he does not ask more. Meanwhile, the Lion Corps has been waiting at the gate. Deputy leader Captain Arthur couldn't help but wonder. The boss who usually hated nobles so much, now actually came here in person for a duke's young lady. There must be something strange going on. Everyone nodded in agreement, but Hart said there was nothing unusual. After all, the captain is almost at marrying age. Everyone suddenly realized the situation. Victor came over carrying Yvette slowly. The Lion Corps members smiled like proud ants. They were relieved like the boss had finally succeeded. Meanwhile, the people below the mansion pitted them. Mississippi, what are you doing? How can you be so close to a man you just met? Sleepy Yvette slowly opened her eyes. She stared at the man in front of her. Who are you? Victor, captain of the Lion Corps. By request of the Duke, I am here to protect Miss Yvette. But someone first thought of food, not safety. Lion Corps? Only after 2 seconds did she realize. It was the famous Lion Corps everyone fears. Just then, the Duchess called anxiously from behind. She pulled Yvette into her arms. It's okay, just glad you're safe. I thought you had grown up and dared to run away from home. After some simple scolding, the Duchess told the servants to take Yvette to change clothes. She had something to discuss privately with Victor. Sometime later, in the back garden, the Duchess was first to congratulate Victor. I heard the Crown Prince invited the Lion Corps to become royal guards. Congratulations to you. But halfway through, Victor interrupted. I refused. The Lion Corps has its own sense of justice. We will never be royal minions. As for military expenses, thanks to the land you assigned to us, currently, we can sustain ourselves. I will always remember your kindness. The Duchess wasn't surprised by his answer. I always believed in you. Next, listen carefully. I hope you keep this secret. Otherwise, disaster awaits us. Within 2 years, our family will join the Queen to launch a coup and help the second prince succeed. As soon as she said this, Victor's expression changed instantly, because this is such a serious crime. The Duchess knew this herself, so regardless of outcome, she hoped Victor would protect Yvette. To be safe, Yvette was sent off on a carriage journey that day. Even though she begged, the Duchess could only say goodbye. Just this once. Listen to me. Maybe she realized this time was different. Yvette finally stayed strong, and so, the girl set out on her first journey, facing a world she had never seen. She felt uneasy and afraid, but more than that, she felt curious. Watching the carriage disappear, the Duchess quietly clenched her fists. From the day that child was born until now, they never spent so much time apart. She hoped her daughter wouldn't resent her. For Yvette, this trip would be unforgettable and full of hardship. Memorable or not, no one can say, but hardship soon found Yvette. Yvette had been sleeping comfortably in the carriage, but when they reached bumpy mountain roads, she was jolted all around. She quickly knocked on the window. Driver, stop the carriage. Getting off. Yvette's pure beauty caught everyone's eyes. Is that the legendary Duke's daughter? I've never seen anyone so beautiful. Victor came over to check what was happening. He asked why the group stopped. The coachman replied honestly. He said the Duke's daughter couldn't handle the ride. Someone awkwardly rubbed their hands, trying to fade into the background. Noticing Victor's gloomy look, he nervously hid behind the coachman. Arthur, not wanting to miss the drama, teased Victor. Why are you so fierce? Be careful, she won't like you later. I'm just watching her for the Duke for 2 years. Besides, the Duke said his daughter was spoiled since childhood. I won't be soft on her. If she needs discipline, I'll do it. She wants to be carried while walking. She wants to be fed while eating. Even bathing needs someone to assist. She never wears the same clothes twice, and she's good at wasting food. After hearing the Duchess describe her, she swore silently to herself. She must correct Yvette's bad habits. But even so, no need to be so harsh to her. Literally, Victor's eyes seemed smarter. When did I ever scold her? Arthur was speechless inside. Does this guy even realize what he looks like? For the Lion Corps, the captain's will is everyone's will. If the captain acts cold, others won't get close either. Yvette may have a hard time for now, but even so, it doesn't stop this naive girl from enjoying herself. Soon, the group set out on their journey again. They kept going until night fell. Finally, they reached their planned campsite. Fried, as the only mage responsible for fire in the Lion Squad, was feeling an unprecedented pressure, all because Yvette kept staring at him in silence. Eventually, Fried just couldn't handle the gaze anymore. He grabbed a fire stick, trying to be brave. Why do you keep staring at me? Do you want to fight me or something? His superior looks and noble origin, just a glance from him made people tense up. Fried had already tried to stay away from Yvette, but still ended up getting approached. As he said that, he raised his hands to cast a spell. Thankfully, the red-haired girl stopped him just in time. That prevented the situation from getting worse. The husky was amused, enjoying the drama. Curious, the husky asked what happened. Yvette innocently shook his head. He said he didn't know either. He was just simply hungry. He was waiting for food, that's all. After a while, dinner was ready. Yvette curiously gazed at the food in his bowl. He noticed the husky just gulping it down. Then he carefully picked up a spoon to try the food. The next second, a shock ran through him. From deep within his soul, he dropped his spoon. Yvette immediately fell unconscious. Victor came as soon as he heard the news. His temperature was normal, breathing was steady, and there were no signs of poisoning. Victor was puzzled. Yvette slowly grabbed Victor's collar and weakly said, "Tastes so bad." Fried was fuming with anger. Again, the red-haired girl stopped him. Meanwhile, Victor was even more determined to change Yvette, since he wouldn't eat food brought by others. From tomorrow, you'll learn hunting with me. Catch your own food. Classical language. Yvette started looking forward to the hunt tomorrow. Next morning, Yvette followed Victor to a valley. He looked at the steep 89-degree slope ahead. Yvette wondered how to get down. Suddenly, Victor announced they'd slide down. Yvette quickly refused, but Victor ignored him and dashed down the slope, taking Yvette with him. In just a blink, they arrived at the bottom. Yvette clung to Victor, shaking. Victor thought he was scared. He figured Yvette was a pampered daughter, but the next moment, he was proven wrong. That was so fun. Let's do it again. Victor was surprised. He took Yvette to experience the rush many more times. After dozens of rounds, Yvette finally said to stop, satisfied. Victor understood now. No wonder the Duke sent him away for training. This kid was really raised in a sheltered environment. He had no sense of danger. Since the Duchess trusted him with Yvette, Victor felt bound to guide him for the future, at least for these 2 years. He must teach Yvette self-defense. While thinking, a venomous snake crept behind Yvette without a sound. It launched a sneak attack. Victor shot it cleanly with an arrow. Through all this, Yvette didn't notice a thing. He's really careless. Looks like Victor needs to be stricter. After a while, they arrived at the beast hangout. Victor used his nimble moves, and with just one blow, caught game. But that little catch wasn't enough for everyone. As he was thinking, a giant bear attacked from behind. Victor reacted quickly, as if expecting it. He finished the bear with another clean move. This scene was clearly watched by Yvette from nearby. He crouched, trembling on a tree branch, just watching Victor deal with the game quietly. Victor seemed so engrossed in his work. After handling the game, he left immediately. 2.5 minutes later, Victor hurried back to Yvette. "Sorry, almost forgot you. Did you understand the demonstration? Now it's your turn." Meanwhile, Victor wondered inside why Yvette rarely spoke, almost never made a sound. Was there some psychological issue? He saw a herd of deer passing in the distance. He told Yvette to try practicing on them, but Yvette was too weak. Even using hands and feet, he couldn't pull the bow open. Victor couldn't stand it, so taught him step by step. Using brute force might hurt you. Let me demonstrate. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. Draw the bowstring to a different height from your mouth. Aim at the target. Release the bowstring. Hit the game accurately with one arrow. Now it's your turn. Strong. Yvette's efforts have finally yielded results. Now begins round after round of practice. The bowstring isn't drawn fully. Her hands are not steady. Her breathing is a mess. These are common beginner mistakes. But Victor senses Yvette is anxious. After countless rounds of practice, Yvette's stamina has finally reached its limit. Just as she tries to draw the bow again, Victor steps in to stop her. Enough. This practice is pointless. What's making you so impatient inside? Yvette is slightly stunned. What are you saying? What does impatient mean? I don't know what you mean by impatient, but I do want to achieve results quickly because you're so amazing. Whether it's the group or family, everyone is impressive. Your vision, ability, courage, and experience. Every trait was honed for years. It's completely different from me, so sometimes I can't help but think, if I could be as strong as you all, maybe Mom wouldn't stop me. Victor hears this and is surprised. So you can talk normally. It's the first time he's heard her speak in full sentences. Before, she only spoke word by word. He gently pats her head. He shares that his first time holding a knife was at age 6. The target was neither beast nor monster. It was a person. It was a harsh, barren winter. Adults, driven mad, started to harm children for self-protection. His small hands were first stained with blood. Most Lion Group members had similar experiences. Hardship shaped their strength. So, growing up wealthy and safe isn't your fault. You don't need to feel guilty about that. It's not only the strong who protect loved ones. Wanting to protect gives us strength. Trust me, that day isn't far away. After this encouragement, Yvette is energized again. Is there something I can do right now? She looks hopefully at Victor. Victor seriously thinks for a moment. He decides to take Yvette to pick wild fruits, gather wild vegetables, and catch field rats. Just like that, the fulfilling day quickly passes. Both return loaded with goods. All the ingredients are cooked into tasty pizza. With every bite, everyone praises the food. Only Fred disagrees. Field rats this season are bitter and tough. All the good meat was wasted. Fred gives Yvette a provocative look, clearly still upset about earlier, but Yvette goes to him and asks innocently, "Is it really that bad?" Faced with Yvette's cute face so close, Fred becomes shy and mumbles, "It's okay, not all bad." Yvette is delighted. Victor quietly watches from a distance. A subtle smile appears at the corner of his mouth. Morning, day 4. Victor is woken by noise outside the tent. He watches the lively crowd ahead. Puzzled. What are they doing? Turns out, everyone wants to cook for Yvette. Yesterday's rat pizza was tough for him too, but while sitting, they somehow start to compete. Extra dishes are eaten together, so nothing is wasted. Even so much food in broad daylight isn't ideal, but when they learn there's cuckoo fruit wine, Arthur quickly joins the festivities. Yvette gets along well with everyone. Victor stands there, amazed. It took him 3 years to fit in. But Yvette blended in after only 3 days. Yvette notices Victor's lonely figure. She quickly runs to him. She brings some food to his mouth. "Let's eat together." Victor is moved. But then he senses something's wrong. The dish is called Shijing fried meat, but the bowl only has vegetables. Where's the meat? Seeing Yvette's shifty look, Victor is frustrated again. "No picking food. Open up and eat." People around smile like doting ants. "I told you those two might be a thing." Hart has a bad feeling, though. The group welcomed the Duchess, but those camped at the base might not. When he says this, everyone thinks of a certain person. Soon, the group sets off again. Yvette falls asleep in the carriage. While passing a rugged valley, as expected, she falls about. Luckily, she's used to it. Soon she's snoring and fast asleep again. Unfamiliar terrain. Victor warns his team to stay alert. But if nothing goes wrong, that's when trouble comes. A rumbling sound rises. A boulder speeds down the mountain top. Its target, Yvette. The carriage ride. At this time, Yvette is awakened by noises outside. Strange. What's happening? Before he can react, Victor drags him out of the carriage. Almost at the same time, the carriage is smashed by a huge rock. Debris flies toward the two. Without hesitation, Victor tears off his cloak. He shields Yvette with his own body. Red-haired lady approaches to check their injuries. Victor hands Yvette over to her. He himself goes after the assailants. If it weren't for the leader's quick response earlier, the Duchess would likely have logged out here. The red-haired lady is thinking this. A hidden attacker suddenly charges from behind her. At the critical moment, Yvette swings her suitcase and knocks the bandit down. Afterwards, she calmly yawns. The red-haired lady is left speechless. Wow, she adapted really fast. Meanwhile, Victor is fighting multiple attackers. It's clear the battle can't end quickly. He decides to handle the leader first. He asks Arthur to provide cover. Victor breaks toward the mountaintop. He leaps forward. He quickly locks onto his target midair. His blade flashes. The leader is taken down instantly. The battle's tide shifts immediately. They originally wanted to capture survivors for questioning, but the remaining attackers quickly ingest poison and log out. Clearly, these were well-trained agents. Just as they're out of options, good news comes from Yvette's side. "We got one knocked out." Two up on the mountain exchange smiles. Looks like this Duchess is quite interesting. Next up is interrogation. Victor splashes cold water to wake the attacker, then plugs his mouth with a stick to prevent him from logging out. "I don't care who ordered you. I can let you return to report. On one condition. Tell your master this message. We don't join royal conflicts, nor wish to be anyone's pawn. But if someone wants to harm my comrades, Lion Group is always ready to fight." When these words reach the Crown Prince, he isn't annoyed. He even applauds excitedly. He just wanted to test Lion Group, but didn't expect them to be so stubborn. "Very interesting. Looks like I'll need stronger methods to make them serve me." After a week-long journey, Lion Group finally returns to camp. "Did anything happen while I was away?" Upon asking, the subordinates sigh. "Cassandra watched us like a ghost every day. We didn't even have time to breathe." "Really? Well done. By the way, I have someone to introduce to you." When I turn around, Yvette is already gone. Meanwhile, newcomer Yvette is curious about everything around. Strange buildings, wide grasslands, even examines the barking dog up close. Sadly, her curiosity is cut short by Victor. "Don't wander off for no reason. Haven't you seen a dog before?" No. Her unexpected answer leaves him speechless. As Victor's childhood friend, Cassandra is not pleased with the new Duchess. "What kind of outfit is that? Is this the latest trend in Yellow Capital?" Red-haired lady says the story is complicated. "Something happened on the road. She was targeted, and she stands out a lot." "You say stands out?" Just then, Yvette takes off her hat. Her black and white hair falls down, and her bright sapphire-like eyes. Everyone is stunned. Yvette greets everyone. "Sorry for bothering you on such a day." A simple self-introduction completely charms the young men present. Lion Group members are speechless. She wasn't like this on the road back. Yvette enjoys her beauty alone. Victor comes over and headbutts her. Lion Group are all family. No need to hold back among them. "Let me introduce someone. This is Cassandra, head of logistics. He will take care of you from now on." But based on Cassandra's attitude, Yvette is likely in for some trouble. To welcome Lion Group's return, head chef prepares a feast. Yvette can't stop drooling. Even Hart tears up with joy. Finally, they can eat proper food again. As the newest member, Chef Marlon specially cooks for Yvette. Seeing this, everyone puts down their chopsticks, ready to watch. The special dish is famous for its uniqueness. Previous members suffered a lot. As the lid is lifted, Yvette feels chills down her spine. Inside is a giant purple octopus, even shimmering with a strange light. "This is my favorite creation this year. Come on, try it." Yvette shakes her head in fear. Victor gives her a look. Arthur immediately understands. He quietly sneaks behind the girl. While she's distracted, he startles her. Food is pushed into Yvette's mouth. At first, Yvette stubbornly rejects it, but slowly she realizes, this dish is unexpectedly delicious. So tasty. Marlon smiles with satisfaction. "Right? My cooking never lets anyone down." After dinner, Victor starts assigning future duties. Some handle everyday surveillance, some handle hunting tasks. As for Yvette, she is appointed as Marlon's assistant, helping with daily ingredients. The red-haired sister thinks this is inappropriate. After all, she's a noble lady. Letting her join the hunt is already outrageous. How can you let her do such chores? Victor stands firm. The Lion team never keeps idlers. Strength isn't just about brute force. Stamina, endurance, eloquence, social skills, all part of one's abilities, and necessary for growth. Yvette is suddenly inspired. Mississippi, do you remember who I am? Godzilla. It's Cassandra. Calm down. Stay calm. She's here to provoke today. Must not lose her advantage. Let her do the hardest, dirtiest work. Very quickly, she comes up with a bad idea. All logistics tasks are assigned by me. Whatever I say, you must carry out. Your next job is cleaning the sheep pen. Thought Yvette would be devastated. She just froze for a moment, then hummed a tune and headed for the pen. Now Cassandra was shocked. Is something wrong with this woman? Soon after, Yvette arrives at the sheep pen with her tools. Her elegant aura and beauty make passersby greet her. The Duke's daughter is truly gifted. No wonder the boss cares about her. Cassandra, following behind, fumes in anger. Yvette, you won't be happy for long. Wait until my plan unfolds. Soon you won't be able to laugh. Step 1 of the plan. First, lure the Duchess into work she's not good at. Frame her while she's working. Step 3. After the leader finds out, he gets furious. Yvette is driven out of the lion team in the end. That's Cassandra's territory protection plan. But looking at Yvette clumsily working, maybe Cassandra doesn't even need to act. As expected, Yvette accidentally knocks over the fabric rack. All sorts of jars scatter everywhere. More useless than expected. Suddenly Cassandra realizes a big problem. Yvette just went in about a minute ago. How did the sheep pen get so messy? Well, at least, she must see how incompetent she is now. When Cassandra looks up again, she finds Yvette covering the mess with straw. Oh come on, don't pretend nothing happened. Cassandra was careless. She thought Yvette was just a sheltered flower. But now, this girl is so thick-skinned. If this keeps up, she won't be driven out. The lion team will go bankrupt from financial troubles first. So, Yvette messes up in front, while Cassandra cleans up behind. Suddenly, Yvette looks back, confused. Feels like someone's following her. Is it just her imagination? When Yvette leaves, Cassandra finally crawls out from the haystack. Darn it, it stinks here. Meanwhile, Yvette leads the sheep past the fields. The red-haired sister greets her. How's it going? How is work progressing? Yvette confidently gives a thumbs up. No pressure at all. Her cute look makes the red-haired sister laugh. Didn't expect you to be so capable. I underestimated you. But wasn't the boss assigning you to help the big sis? Why are you herding sheep here? Yvette can't recall the sister's name, so she says someone asked her to do it. Arthur hints knowingly. I think I know what's going on.